Hello and welcome to IzzyBee Crafts. Today I will be doing an Ohuhu brush marker review. Ohuhu didn't send these to me and they're not paying me to make this video. I got these for Christmas. I got the 48 pack of brush markers. This came with 2 swatch papers which I already swatched, a mat which you can put underneath your paper, and a pamphlet about the markers, answering questions and just talking about the markers. The last markers I reviewed were bullet nib markers with a chisel nib. This is a chisel nib. The markers that I got this Christmas have a chisel nib and a brush marker nib, which is really nice because then you can get a nice fine point. So I'm starting off by laying down this mat on the table and taking a piece of printer paper. I find that printer paper works best on with Ohuhu markers. And I am just going to be swatching R10 on this paper just to show how fine you can get these markers and how wide you can get them, and also just swatching the chisel nib. Then I am taking PB9 and I am putting that on the paper. And then I am taking PB6 and putting that next to it. Then I'm taking PB9 and I am just blending the 2 colors together on the paper. Then I'm taking PB9 again and just putting that down on the paper, and then taking the colorless blender and trying to blend it on the paper. I find the colorless blender a little hard to use. I don't use it that often, but if you like to use it, then you can use it. So now, instead of doing an illustration on paper, I'm actually going in and doing it in digital art form. I really like to do digital art. I'm not that experienced with it, but I do enjoy doing it for fun and on my free time. The app I am using is free. I am using IBIS Paint X. You can get it in App Store for Android devices, and I think you can also get it for Apple devices. This is free, but you can also get the Pro version as well, but that you have to pay for. I am just using the free version. If you haven't already guessed, I am drawing a horse. So right now I'm just drawing the ears in and touching up some of the lines. If you want me to go more in depth about how I draw my horses, then I can do a video on it. Here I am now just drawing the mane. Here I am drawing one of the nostrils because I drew a picture of a horse from one side. So then now it's time for the eye. I started out with a circle and colored that in black, and then I took a dark brown that almost looked black and colored that in next to it, and then did shine marks in the eyes. Once I zoomed back out, I realized that the eye was really big, so what I did is I copied the eye and pasted it. And then what I did is I positioned it and made it smaller so that it would fit the proportions to the horse. Then I erased everything from the layer where the copied eye is, and I think the second eye turned out quite good. So now I'm just drawing in the froilock, and I made it so that it kind of laid over the eye. So what I did is I just made the eraser tool smaller and just erased the part of the eye so that it looked like it was underneath the froilock. This is what it looked like in the end. So I printed it off, and now I am taking BR3 and I am coloring in the entire horse, the whole horse's fur with it. Once I outlined it, then I started to color it in. Now I am going to be taking YR5, which is terracotta, and coloring in the mane and the froilock with this. I just want to give a shout out to the Crafty Space. There will be a link in the description box below. The Crafty Space is a channel where a girl does crafts, and they're really pretty crafts. I will leave a link in the description box below. Go check it out. Then I am taking WG01 or Warm Gray 1 and just layering that over top of the terracotta color just to make it a little darker, because I am going to be using the terracotta to shade on the horse's fur. I did do 2 layers of this. Then I am taking YR4 and I am coloring in the nostrils and the inside of the ears. Then I am taking BR3 and just doing a little bit of shading on the ears where I would want to. Then I am taking YR5 or terracotta and I'm just doing shading on the horse. Then I am taking BR3 or rose beige, and I am just blending out the terracotta color on the horse. I realized I missed a spot there because I realized that the edge of the mane didn't meet up with the edge of the paper, so I just colored it in with the previous colors. Then I cut the printer paper down to size so that there wasn't extra. Then last minute I am taking a Sharpie fine point and just doing the line art where the mane meets up with the edge of the paper. Then I am signing it with a gold paint marker and just adding details on it with that same Sharpie fine point. And now I am just finishing cutting off the excess paper. Overall, I do really like Ohuhu markers. They're my favorite markers and I've been using them a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Bye!